As a preschool, Ivy believes in nurturing curiosity and building a lifelong love of learning in its students. And we feel that it's not important to prepare children at this young age for any admission tests or any other grade level. We want them to learn for the love of learning. We want them to build on their curiosity.
Well, Ivy Preschool Program is catered for 1.5-year-old to 4.5-year-old, and they cover all the 7 areas of development, that is physical, creative, knowledge of the world, literacy, language and comprehension, that means communication, and mathematics and physical development.
All preschool students at Ivy are participants in a very strong pre-literacy and pre-numeracy curriculum. However, they also learn kindness, they also learn emotional regulation, they also learn self-help. They are also part of a very robust soccer, gymnastics and tennis curriculum. Even our toddlers do that.
Now the activities that we will do is like cooking, role play, assemblies, and physical development. That means they'll be playing outside. Gross and fine motor skills, they'll be playing with Play-Doh, they will be constructed toys, and they'll be doing finger painting, they'll be doing hand painting, they'll be body painting.
The Ivy Preschool has a lot of enabling environments, and one thing that we really focus on is having the right kind of materials out there for children to explore on their own. So you have a math center, you have a literacy center, you have a pretend play corner, you have a creative and art center, and this kind of center-based learning is there in every classroom, in every early learning classroom. And when a child comes in, they go into the, let's say, pretend play corner, and they dress up and they pretend to be a policeman or they pretend to be a doctor. And while they are playing pretend, they have a lot of conversation. It's a very important part of building on children's knowledge. So when they have these arguments, they actually are in the process of building their schema and understanding that, hey, a doctor can also be a doctor who I go to, who actually might give me an injection, and a doctor can also be a different kind of doctor where I go and sit on a chair who looks at my teeth. So this is building on schema, and this pretend play is something which we come into a class and you see 2 children bickering about something. You're not really going to look at it as learning, but that is also part of their learning.
Then outdoor they have cycles outside, they can be running outside, they'll be playing outside, they have cooking area outside also. This is also pretend, they've got all the apparatus for it, and then they have the sandpit. They have a lot of, they're using their senses, tactile experience, they're using the sand, they're pretending, they're making patterns, because making patterns is also something very interesting for the children. They're learning the mathematics that way.
So we really believe in the power of having good children's literature in a classroom, because that is a very important factor in building their language and communication skills. Because there are different kinds of books, there's different kinds of literature that comes out for children. There are readers, there are some labeling kind of books that come out that only have one picture on a page and a word, like this is an apple, this is a whatever. And then there are books that are completely built around a story or a narrative, which are very rich in their language and very rich in their imagination, which actually are the kind of books that we really want to keep in the classrooms.
Starting from the junior most, they hear the environmental sounds. They're hearing the teacher speak, they're hearing a story, they're singing songs, they're going to be aware of the sounds. And for nursery, that's the middle section, they will be doing a little bit more further, because we extend it to recognition of a sound and sound-based learning.
At this age, mathematical concepts don't just include counting, but there's a lot of matching that happens, a lot of sorting that happens, a lot of patterns that happen. They do a lot of cooking in the classroom, which is also related to math, because you say we put 2 cups of this, then we add 1 spoon of this, And when you do, and so many drops of this, and then when you do this, this is also counting, this is also mathematical understanding.
And then they have to learn how to, even remain focused for a while, and they have to learn how to listen to instructions and so on. It's basically learning through fun and games and activities. So it's not the conventional A, B, C, and you have to do this and a lot of paperwork. No. We believe that they're learning through games and fun, because if they're having fun, they will learn.
We can promise you that we will always provide a warm and a stimulating and a loving and caring and nurturing environment for your child. That is the promise of IB.